Once a nuclear power plant is commissioned, it's important to keep it running well and efficiently. And keeping the water flowing is just as important as maintaining the radioactive fuel. Heat exchangers are necessary to take the heat from the nuclear reaction and put it into water to make steam, which will then turn a turbine and generate your electricity. So heat exchangers rely on having hot water in one location and piping it through very small pipes which have a large surface area over which the heat can pass into the cooler water. Now that in itself creates a novel set of problems that scientists such as Birmingham University's Jonathan Morrison are trying to solve.
Well, the nut that we're trying to crack is the problem that's been seen in the nuclear industry for many, many years, which is deposition of corroded material at very small restrictions in systems. So as you go from a large flow, as you would having a flow directly from the core of a nuclear reactor and into the steam generator, you go from a very large flow into very small tubes. And you often see deposition at these very small tubes, the most inconvenient spot, which is right at the entrance of them as the water's entering the small flow regime.
How big a problem really is it? Does it cause a reactor to stop functioning properly?
Not so much stop functioning, it's more of a money issue. The worse it gets, the more often you have to shut the reactor off and clean it, because obviously you want to improve your efficiency, and the best way to do so is to have the best heat transfer at your steam generator and from your fuel rods. And you often have to switch the reactor off and clean it by hand in order to get this off. So this isn't something that would stop the reactor from functioning completely. This is merely money and the actual efficient operation of the plant. And it can also, if we can solve this problem, we can prevent people from having to clean it that often. And obviously the less time people have to clean it, the less material they're exposed to and the less dangerous environments they're exposed to. And that's a good thing all round.